Valentine Ozigbo, our market. That was a fast one. Very, very fast political career nosedived. Only you just carry your hand, smash your goodwill for ground because of political desperation. All of those Tinubu roughly betrayal of Peter Obi and the Obedient, and wearing Tinubu and Graduje muffler, and then going to present your screening certificate to your lodge, all of them for bigger 67 votes. Anambra, bros, I rated you more. Wetin be that one? I thought they already set the roadmap for you to just become the candidate expressly. So you just go there. It was better you stayed away from that primary, resign from the Labour Party itself and go and rest than for that rubbish you went. You humiliated your. How you want to get voice now? What do you want to say? I respected you more than senior bros. At least for any reason at all, you be big name. You've done well for yourself. You just go rob. See APC and then go, hey, Jesus, Valentine. How do I start to convince people again, bros? And you have got to lock your comments because it wasn't necessary. Which kind of political karma be that one? Which kind of movement be that, bros? Honorable Valentine, you are bigger than that. Oh, you are bigger. This to the point that you got 67 votes. See, I understand dynamics, and Nigerian politics is all. Even if you are privileged to have studied political science like us, and then, or you are not even privileged, you understand clearly that the thing just get the way it be. It's a messy thing. Not what they teach for school, they happen for the reality. It's totally different. Our political system is unexplainable, unexplicable, uncomprehendable, unfathomable. With all the honorable, it just there. Now, and I understand that you may have come into that party 2 months to, and then something would have happened. Maybe there was an alignment somewhere. Maybe there was a wave of support that you were expecting. But then again, 67 votes were humiliating. They needed to bring down. Those guys just dragged you. They moved you, made you see the president. Sounded like you were a thing that you were expecting, like a beautiful bride you were expecting. Rubbish all of the candidates there. Promised you, and this same thing, I'll tell you another place they did it to in the elections. Promise you like there was hope for you, and then bam, as you made that move, they already reduced the personality, reduced it enough, and then they have humiliated you. Any party you are going to now, that particular standpoint of what was now the outcome of that primaries is what they are going to use to judge you. Even me now, for example, I used to rate you as somebody that had sense, that had prowess, that had prospects, that had visionary. How you go come up for party? I don't know. I don't want to sit here and assume that Anambra LP candidate or delegate would have voted you, because I hear that I've been following Ozeloha, but I didn't know that Ozeloha is on the ballot of the Labour Party, and I'm going to talk about that in a short while. Right? Let's finish with Valentine. I'm going to talk about that. So, and all of that was humiliating for you, senior man. You didn't need that. Don't go jump and you nosedive your political career now. It wasn't necessary. Something we just the peak. You had goodwill for you. And see, let me tell you, there are some Nigerian politicians that may never win elections, but they will rest on goodwill. Goodwill, good day. That in time, you will know, say, no, this one have voice. What's all this you have done to yourself? No try. And I don't know what's going to happen. Meanwhile, for Anambarians, since the Anambarians, right? We need to begin to look at ways. The APC is... there's a video I'm going to post. I'm working on it already. I saw the clip of the Anambra APC, the guy that won, that defeated Valentine, and I was disgusted. And I knew the master plan. The master plan would be that the 3-horse race will help them to create the possible divide, to get APC, just top up a few local government, and then they've done it before in some other places, but I don't want to be top up. They do now massive, so they'll just top up a few local government for the APC guy, and that will be it. So all of you need to decide whether you are voting Soludo or you are voting the Labour Party guy. I don't want to be the one to decide, but you see this idea of sharing this vote for Anambra elections. I'm saying here now, don't be emotional about it. Don't be emotional. Thank God for Labour Party Governor Alex Otti is doing so well. But we've also seen Labour Party senators that are embarrassment. I don't know. I've been following Zeloka. Zeloka is a man that has his head on his body. Mentor, influencer, writer, author, beautiful brand of person. I don't know about what he's bringing to politics. Soludo is also highly rated. I have had mixed understanding of what Soludo has done in Anambra as governor. Apart from I can forgive all of the times he needed to play politics with Abi and all of that, so no big deal. But if you guys know that Soludo would deliver the results, and because anything against the APC is what I stand for. Do not allow APC, because the Tinubu model for the APC is get there and seal it. You see what has happened in Lagos. Tinubu is telling these politicians, what I give to you is the ability for you to have a trajectory of continuity, not governance, not performance, it's continuity, right? The Tinubu model of politics is grab it, sometimes illegally or wickedly steal it, hold it, pin it, may not be legal or yes, may not be morally right, pin it, then see how you can bring breath or bring some good. That's what this guy does, and they do that all of the time. So don't worry. So they say they want to transport good, but if you have to use banditry way to transport the good, no problem. And that is a very terrible thing. And that's not what democracy stands for. That's not a principle of democracy. So again, all of you in Labour Party needs to decide. All of you in Anambra so needs to decide. Are you voting LP guy? Are you voting? I don't know. I've not heard about the PDP. I don't know what's happening to PDP. Anambra. Are you voting the Abga candidate, the current governor? You see, choose. Don't be emotional. Don't divide your votes. Choose one side and pump in the power on it. You must defeat the APC, because that is what they are going to gain. The division, sharing the vote, and then they will just sprinkle a little drop of irregularity, manipulation of our voting here and there. Before you know it, they say they are gaining ground. And this APC government, deliberately, they are trying to sell this message of the Tinubu effect is working, they are gaining ground, so that 2027 will just be walkover. All of these are mindset building. And people are already losing interest in elections, losing interest in the democratic process, and that is what bad people want, so that they can't just begin to have their way to do that. Sorry for Valentine. Painful, right? Catch you another time. Bye-bye.